Antarctica. Home to the deadly leopard seal. The mighty killer whale. And Steve.
The Adelie penguin is just, he's the New York taxi driver. He's just so characterful, so aggressive, constantly chatting, constantly in your face. And then they're just such characterful penguins, and they just do things all the time, and they're very, very funny.
He's looking for love.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse.
He likes long walks on the beach, fishing, and collecting rocks.
The star of the film is Steve, and very soon in the movie we meet his mate, Adeline, and we see how they build a nest together and raise chicks together. It becomes very poignant because what I think most people don't realize about penguins is that they're also really tough. Antarctica is an inhospitable place, and they're tenacious. So they're in a lot of danger at times, but they fight through it, and they have this incredible spirit.
But when his other half leaves him alone with the kids, he discovers that being a father is more than he bargained for.
We first meet our main character, Steve, as he's returning back across the ice after 6 months out in the polar darkness. And Steve is, although he doesn't know it yet, is about to become a first-time father. And it just so turns out that Steve's a kind of a doofus. You know, he's one of those guys that's constantly falling over, who always gets things wrong the first time and sort of bumbles through life. And so his story really becomes that sort of coming of age, kind of growing up of adulthood that he has to kind of quickly get right, although being Steve, he always doesn't get it right.
It's her turn to go fill up on fish. So they trade places. And Steve nervously steps into the role of father for the first time in his life.
It's the story of a young penguin father who kind of learns how to become a dad. And it's interesting because it really parallels what I think human dads go through as well.
He has no idea what he's doing.
Ed came to our minds immediately as a potential Steve, you know, because Steve is so important to the telling of this story. And Ed is perfect.
Everything's fine.
Wait, hey, what did I just say? I just said it.
Man, that was a beautiful nest.
We always wanted it to be a funny film, but in the hands of someone like Ed, it's an even funnier film, you know, and he brought things to the table that, you know, are simply we couldn't have imagined as being, you know, part of the humor palette that is there.